Red Dead Redemptions serimize devam ediyoruz. Artık bitirelim şunu ya. Ama atın üstünde uyuyakalmışız.
Merhabalar.
Can I help you, friend?
I hope so. Who's in charge here?
No one, mister. This is a free country.
Now that I ain't so sure about. Listen, I'm buying this land. I'm afraid you guys are gonna have to go somewhere else.
Who's this? I ain't sure. Some fancy Dan city boy says he owns this land. Or he's gonna.
Owns it.
That's what he says.
Okay. And how come we live in here?
I ain't sure.
Look, take some money. Go try and find somewhere else to stay.
You for real, friend?
Sure, take it.
You're a real gentleman. Okay, boys, let's go celebrate.
Thanks, mister.
Ah, it's you, the man with two names and no past. Come on in. How'd you make out?
Well, let's just say there are no more squatters.
Okay. Well, I got your paperwork ready. Now, you sure about buying this place? It's really run down and the price isn't too great.
I think it would mean a lot for my wife. At least mean I was listening to her.
Okay. Well, sign here and here.
İyi de orayı bir de düzeltmek için de para arayacağız.
Now, we own you, Mr. Marston, and we own Mr. Milton, too, and we own your property. But you can buy your freedom each week. Eventually, you will be a homeowner.
I understand.
Congratulations, you are now a real American, indebted and owned by the bank. I'm joking. They own me. They just own your property. Now, you can also use this line of credit for any home improvements you need to make, of course.
I can?
Sure. Be good, Mr. Marston. Welcome to home ownership. It's a beautiful thing. Let your wife know what to complain about. I'm just joking.
Well, it is you. Well, I thought you was dead, boy. Dead.
Uncle?
The very same. Come here. I saw you going into the bank, and by the looks of things, you ain't robbed it.
I've gone straight.
Bull crap.
No, for real. Well, I'm trying.
All these years, you ain't changed a bit. Maybe a little bit. I thought you was dead.
Not yet. Well, I got some things to take care
No,
of.
not a problem. I'll come too.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I'm real sick, John. Lumbago. It's a slow and painful death, my brother.
Evidently.
Have a little pity, will you? Huh?
Come on, then.
All right. You got a whore?
Follow me.
Where we at?
West.
West? Oh, ain't you a man of few words? I can see we're headed west. Speaking of monosyllables, make you seem
care how I seem.
Well, now where west are we headed, you damn grunting fool?
This ranch,
Şey yapacağız.
Is that what you were doing in the bank?
Uploadları düşüreceğiz. 8 veriyordum. 2 kez 8 devam ederiz. TikTok'a 4 veririz. O zaman daha rahat ederiz. Öyle bir şey yaparız işte.
borrowing the money.
Well, that's even worse. Yeah, you can run from a bounty, John. You can't run from a bank. Is Abigail there?
No, she's
1080 veriyordum oraya da. 720 veririz mesela.
joining me out here.
You mean she left you? Oh, I never thought she was a smart woman, but you know, this makes me think maybe I was wrong.
No more of that. I just bought this place.
I ain't young like you. Hold on. Don't run off anymore, okay? Okay.
What do you think?
Why exactly did you buy this dump?
For Abigail?
Why? Is she an idiot? No. What were you thinking?
No. She said she wanted it.
She ever seen it? What are we gonna farm here? Rocks?
We?
You don't have a hope here without a wise hand at the tiller.
Enough of that. Get out of here. On your way.
No, you're stuck with me. Seems I'm stuck with you. John, the rock farmer.
So, you think I'm an idiot?
No, I know you're an idiot.
Taş yetiştiririz. Koca arazi bizim lan.
Working hard?
It's the lumbago. Now, if I overdo it, I'll get a relapse. It's very serious.
Get up or get out.
You can be so testy. What is it? Constipation?
Guess you're my proof I'll never quite outrun my sins.
You got so sanctimonious in your old age. No wonder she left you. It's like rooming with the King James Bible.
Get up!
Ow! I'm getting up. Oh, no, wait, what did I have to tell you? I went into town. I got a little drunk. Oh, shit! Well, we gotta go. We gotta go to Saint Denis. Charles Smith is alive, I reckon.
Charles Smith alive? Really?
I reckon. Unless I dreamed it all, and by the sound of it, not doing too good neither.
İnşallah. Final yaparız diye düşünüyorum.
Here we are.
Come on, let's get off.
All right.
Back in Saint Denis. I never liked this place.
Yeah, no, me neither. All right. Let's go find that big sour bastard.
Sure. Let's split up.
Good idea. I'll take the saloons, you take the slum.
How about I take the saloons and you take the slums? Okay, Missy.
Ben buraya ne zaman gelsem olay çıkıyor ya.
Why are you doing this?
Season's just getting started.
Bonjour. How can I help you today, sir? Listen, you seen a big Indian fella?
Huh. Indian?
Yeah, a boxer.
No. Sorry, mister. No. Actually, yes. I think he's fighting, I believe. Fighting out behind Saint Saturnin.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
No problem.
Let's go.
Çiçekleri yeseydin. Emaneti hazırla o zaman. Ne emaneti lan?
Oh, good Lord. I was just beginning to enjoy some peace and quiet.
Asked that first barman I met. He told me Charles was here.
Folks, they
Not
love
one
a
of life's great
surprise.
mysteries, turns out. Massacre.
And you are a killer. We both know what you gotta do. I'm leaving now.
You don't know the half of it.
John? You're...
I'm alive. So are you. So's he.
That's Uncle?
What are you doing?
I don't know. I'm alive.
Uncle thought maybe he was in some sort of trouble.
Kind of. Just... I don't know. I'm throwing fights for a few dollars.
Throwing fights?
Sure.
And you like that?
Of course not.
So,
So... Let me go place a bet. Man, I thought you were dead.
sure. Abigail's still alive too, only she left me.
Excuse me. I'd like to place a bet.
On who?
On myself, to win. Lone Wolf.
How much?
All of this.
Okay. Funny thing, I pegged you for the favorite, but the odds just got real good. What about you, sir? A little wager on the wolf here? Real redskin brave.
Sure, I'm a fan of the wolf. Give me a bet on him.
Have I got a treat for you? An epic battle.
Bir tomar para verdim.
Descendant of ancient warriors and a not so noble savage. On my left, a ferocious battler from the valleys, Simon of Wales. And on my right, an Indian Hercules. The savage, the untamable, the unbeaten, and dare I say unbeatable, Lone Wolf. You know how this works. No weapons, no forfeiting, no crying like a beaten child. Everything else goes. You win by knockout, you win by retirement, or you win by death. Let's have a good fight, boys. Let's keep it clean, but not so clean. You know what you're doing, Senor Smith.
Try and stay on your feet, you hear?
What is this?
Lone Wolf!
What is
Don't black out just yet. Hit him, Lone Wolf! Hit him, Charles!
that bastard?
Knock him out! Pretend he's Micah! Lone Wolf! Don't black out just yet. Hit him, Lone Wolf! Come on, Lone Wolf. Gotta get you the hell out of here.
Hey! Lone Wolf! Whoa! How? Made my month, but you also made some fellas mighty unhappy.
So it goes.
Here's your share, partner.
9'dan 6 verdiydik. Kaç aldık?
So you keen on staying around here or heading off with me and Uncle?
But, John, I haven't seen you two in years.
I know. But right now, my sense is you just need to...
Betül'cüm hoş geldin. Mehmet
Got the
burada.
place up past Blackwater, the high country.
Okay. I gotta grab my baggage. There's a
Günaydın.
steamer heading upriver. That's why I was pretending to throw the fight.
Çok mutlu oldum ikinci
I'll
günde
meet you at the
seni
bridge outside
görmek.
Saint
Güzel.
Denis.
What are you doing?
Oh, just have a few errands to run.
You're useless.
I am a deep thinker.
Be quick.
Come on.
This way. My bag's on the dockside. So, what happened?
You mean back then? Arthur helped me get out. Gave me a chance to live, I guess. You know that Arthur...
Sure. Word got to me up north, so I went back and buried him in Miss Grimshaw.
I had to run. If any of us had been found, we'd have...
Oh, of course. I understand. He's where he would have wanted to be. A pretty hillside, facing the evening sun.
He gave me his satchel with some of his things in it. Remember that journal he always drew in? I got it. I'm a bit of a craftsman myself.
Bayağı delay var muhtemelen ya. Fazla gecikme var.
He wasn't a good man. None of us were. But, maybe...
Mehmet'im nerede, ben orada.
Him and his code. That pig-headed bastard. You get sick like that, I guess you gotta cling to something.
He was hoping to come out of it. Hope was about all he had left.
Hmm.
Maybe all any of us have.
Ya nereye yürüyoruz kardeşim? Bizim atımız var ya.
We're dead. Or I might have come looking.
And me, the same about you.
Dutch?
Who knows?
Ah betelim. Üzümlü
I'm
kekim.
not sure. I heard all kind of things, but one thing I know, he ain't around here. I ain't heard nothing real in years since, well, that time.
Nor me. And Micah?
I hope that bastard's dead. You know, he was the one speaking to them agents.
What?
Putting them on us the whole time. Or since before I got off Sisika.
They picked up Strauss. The agents. Made a real mess of him. I heard he died in custody. Never said a word.
Guess some folk is strong in ways you can't see.
Everything that happened. All those deaths. Micah?
Rahtıma geldik.
Innocent in that. Dutch, least of all. But I don't think we would have had to make those calls. All that mayhem. Okay.
Hold on.
What?
Careful.
Why?
Those are Guido Martelli's men.
Who?
He used to work for Angelo Bronte.
I've only been here an hour.
Hey. Come over here.
What now?
Well, you go left, I go right. On three.
Mm-hmm.
3. You couldn't have called that a fight. Evidently. What about guys they have?
There's a wagon up there. I'll get my bag.
Okay.
Come on, John. I'll drive.
Okay. Where was Uncle gonna meet us?
Over the bridge going out of town. West.
Kolay kolay kimseyi öldürmeyeceğim. Zorluk çıkaranı öldürürüm.
You see any law?
Not yet.
Keep your eye out. Saint Denis ain't short on police.
I remember that. Only too well.
Anyone?
Good so far. Further we get from those gunshots, better chance we have. Of denying it, at least.
No, we can't get caught. Martelli has the police chief in his pocket. They take us in. We won't get out of the interview room.
I don't want to get in a shootout over this. That's not the man I try to be anymore.
No, I don't want that either. You see anything? I think we're clear.
If I ever want to go back, remind me that I hate Saint Denis.
Guido Martelli will happily remind you of that.
Give me some simple folk and wide open spaces. Speaking of simple,
John! Charles! You boys been off getting up to no good?
Kind of. Been getting shot at.
Evet, chat üyelerini geri mi topluyorsun?
Well, they weren't very good shots. Come on, let's head for home.
Benim atım nerede? Yeah, cowboy. Ha, ayağım.
Feels like old times. It's good to have the old gang back together again.
Let's just hope things don't turn out like last time.
Here he goes. What'd I tell you, Charles? Boy is as sour as week-old milk. No wonder she didn't stay with you. Not even a retired $2 whore would stay with you. That's the goddamn truth. Now, you used to be decent company, but now you're worse than a snake with a toothache. All he does is whine, whine, whine.
Excuse me.
Oh, don't get all angry. It ain't gonna change nothing. You're hopeless. And I mean that literally. You got no hope. I mean, look at you. Look at this place. Your dream home. I've had better nightmares than this dream. Oh, darling Abigail, I've changed. Come live with me in an outhouse I wouldn't ask my worst enemy to take a shit in.
What are you trying to say?
It's awful. It's a dump. The house has gotta go. Get some self-respect, you miserable sack of shit. Build a house a lady'd set foot in.
The place just needs a woman's touch.
It needs leveling. No woman would touch this place. Now, I reckon these horses can have it down in a minute. Here, come on. Tie that end around the horses. You loop that end around there. Horses will pull it clean down. We good?
I think so.
All right. Well, let's get going. Now just pull.
You got this, John? I'll go when you do.
Okay. On me. That's it. This way. That's it.
Çayı almadık, amına koyayım. Çayı alaydık keşke. Çay da gidecek şimdi.
See? I told you it wouldn't be no trouble.
And now?
Now we head into town, buy ourselves a house right out of a book. Same as if it were a bicycle.
Where in town?
There's a fella by the train store. Cakes hardwood and timber.
Okay. You keep working here.
But if I don't go with you, who's gonna
Just
tell you that?
need a bit of peace and quiet from your incessant yapping. Charles, make him work. Whip him if you have to.
Adamı siktik gittik.
All right, girl.
Ana kırılmış ama.
Slow up now.
Neyse dursun ya. Bir şey yok.
We've got you now, you piece of shit. I want his skill. Get him.
Kim oğlum bunlar? Ama bir ölmedi be.
Let's go.
Bunlarla mı uğraşacağız? Mehmet. Mehmet yayın düzeldi mi? Bana TikTok yayını kapattırdım. Abi donuyor.
I'll give this much. Welcome. Bets are over.
Hello, Sadie.
Oh, John, come sit down.
Sure. You got any work?
Yeah, well, there's always work. Whole country's getting robbed, robbing, or stopping robbers. Well, seems like there ain't much else in this world except bastards, victims of bastards, and the bastards who want to put the bastards in the ground.
And which are you exactly?
Me? In my time, all three. But same as most people.
I guess.
Well, funny thing about this job, well, opportunity, I just might get to be all three again.
How you mean?
You ever heard
RDR
of
de
Shane
grafik
Gillis?
olarak yüksek bir oyun ya. Biraz da ondan olabilir.
Title wrestler?
Murder, thief, child killer. He's wanted in 5 states. I caught him last week. He was disguised as a lady in a house for fallen women. I was bringing him in, and I got robbed by a professional rival of mine, James Langton. Oh, he's a nasty bastard. I didn't much like him even before he robbed me.
That happened a lot. This line of work.
Yeah, but they're all people like me. Anyway, now they're holed up in the desert down south waiting to head north so they can hand them in to the state troopers in the north country. I'd given up on the job as just a bad lot, but now that you're here, maybe we can go rob them back.
Ana şey yapmadık sen
Money
dur.
good?
Yeah,
Hiç söylemiyorsunuz ha.
real.
Kategori değiştirmişiz.
I don't much like getting robbed by no one. Come on,
Where is it we're heading again, you say?
south. Now come on, mount up. We got a ride ahead of us.
Of course we do. Yeah, good
Benim at da
girl.
durmadan sıçıyor be.
Hello.
Hey, mister.
Follow me. Let's ride.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Idiot.
You itching for trouble or what?
That new horse?
Some folk buy ranches, some buy horses. Horses are cheaper.
He looks mean.
He is.
My ranch? It's something else, you know. You gotta come up there.
Ain't had any trouble.
Some squatters, but that's it for the most part.
That's good. Maybe these fellers I heard about have stayed north or gone off somewhere else or dropped down dead in their own tracks.
It's good country.
Biz ev almaya gidiyorduk. Seydiyle niye bulaştık? Buluştuk onu
Good or
anlamadım.
bad.
You know who I got up there with me?
Uncle.
Alttaki kasa bak.
Besides Uncle.
Abigail?
Abigail ain't come there just yet.
Really? You, want to talk about it?
Well, maybe, but Charles Smith. We found Charles Smith.
Charles? He's alive?
Yeah, he's doing okay. He was prize fighting in Saint Denis. Weren't seeming too well. He took everything real hard. But I think life on the plains is gonna be good for him.
I always liked Charles. You send him my best.
I will. You know, you can come along too. Build a cabin on the land.
I've done that all before. Can't do it again. I'm on my own now, John. I ain't so good with people.
The offer's there.
Kime? Kıza mı?
That's kind.
Saçmalama oğlum.
Unlikely to be taken up, but kind.
Oğlum bu Arthur'un...
You heard anything of Dutch?
Ya bilmiyorum, ben öyle düşünüyordum. Arthur'la bunlar birbirine aşık gibiler falan işte.
Think.
Ama aslında değillerdi.
Colorful.
Bunun kocasını
Get out.
öldürmüşlerdi. Bu evliydi, şu an dul. Kocasını öldürmüşlerdi. Bu da kocasının intikamını alırken Arthur'dan yardım istemişti. Çok sağlam bir kız.
He might not be so colorful no more.
You see a man whose character changed. I see a man who got found out for who he truly was. We was fools to follow him. I was a fool and I paid for it. And I was one of the lucky ones.
Micah, John. Micah's the one who set it off.
I blame me for following Dutch for too long, but I blame Micah for most everything else.
He's out there.
And someday,
Şu an nereye gittiğimizi anlamadım ama.
I'll find him. But not now.
Come on. There's a spot up ahead where we can see over most of the country. They'll be down
Çıma
there.
çıma bahçıvan.
James Langton, the bounty hunter, has got this outlaw you captured in a women's boarding house.
Shane Finley, correct.
And we aim to have Langton give him back to us before he rides north with him to hand him over to some state troopers.
Correct again. Though the giving back part is optimistic.
I'm forever the optimist.
We cut off here.
Seni şapşal.
This is the place.
It's a view, all right.
Hold. Come on, let's go take a look down in the valley.
Dürbünüm yok mu benim? Neyse, kesin oraya gidince çıkartır. Ne dedim amına koyayım?
I ain't sharing mine.
I think I see something.
Yup. There they are, down there.
Who's who?
Well, the bounty is the feller who's all tied up.
Very funny.
And that big fat feller with the funny hat, that's James Langton. The other fellas just worked for him.
Where do you think they're heading?
I don't know. Come on, let's go follow them.
You're a good fella.
Looks like they're cutting through the canyon.
Biz de bilmiyoruz Betül.
So, back to what I was saying. Looks like they're cutting through the canyon underneath us. Let's go. They'll be coming through here. There they are. Just follow and keep an eye on them. Oh. You won't get north through here. What are you doing, huh?
You talking to me or Langton?
They'll stop up ahead. We can get a better look at them.
You know his thinking pretty well.
If you can't outgun them, you gotta outthink them. The canyon opens up down a ways. We'll head them off there. Up here, get off your horse. This might be our chance. Yeah, they're stopping. And that sure is Shane Finley coming off the back of his horse.
Nerede
Get
oğlum?
over here.
What are they waiting for?
The rest of Langton's men, I think.
Langton's doing pretty well for himself. How come he's got all them men?
Şu şimdi.
I got you. You're worth 10 of them.
Great.
All right, so what you think? Should we threaten them, start shooting at them, or sneak down and pick them off? one
Ateş
by
edelim.
one? I reckon sneaking down is our best opportunity, but it's your call.
Let's just start shooting. Maybe they'll all run off.
Yeah, they'll scatter right away. I'm going over here.
Okay.
We gotta deal with those fellas on the road. We got Langton. All right. There's men up here. They're coming from our right.
At ne yapıyorsun amına?
Come on, it's time to collect. Okay, you're taking Finley. Let's go. Get him on your horse.
Come on, lady.
Now let's get out of here. Come on. Above us, on the bridges. They're above us. Don't get lucky. Last minute almost. More riders left again. You're gonna kill me, Get up, you fools! That's the end of the canyon.
And I think we might be free of them.
Ride for it.
Kim bu adam? Niye kaçırdık?
I need to relieve myself.
There'll be a bucket in your cell.
I'm serious.
Yep, and so am I. Hit him, John, please.
Hey, you don't need to do that just because she told you to. I don't need to be hit. I just want to be treated civil.
Shut it.
You heard the lady.
Thank you.
I still protest my innocence. This woman ripped me out of my bed, kidnapped me, then let Langton kidnap me, then you killed them all and kidnapped me back.
Bir daha vurayım mı
I'm the
lan?
victim here. Damn you.
John, would you be so kind as to shut him up?
Don't listen to her. Now, let me speak my piece. There's no call to hit me, mister.
Listen to him squirm. Jesus.
Bad dog.
That's it. County work ain't easy, John.
No, but I can see now it has its rewards.
That's a whole lot easier with a partner.
That back there, you didn't need a partner. You needed a whole company behind you.
We did fine. And with Langton and his men gone, there'll be more demand for our service.
Sadie, you know I'm a rancher now. Mostly.
And I know how you're paying for your ranch.
Don't spread that around.
Parmaklarını yalnızca
Won't.
geçiyorum film moduna. Kendi gidiyor.
Why are you doing
Here we are. Grab him and bring him in, John.
Sure.
You're a bitch and a bastard.
We brought in Shane Finley.
Oh, great. Let's put him in the cell. Damn you!
Ha, hücreye mi atacağız?
That's your cell at the end there.
Onu da bunlar yapsın ama her şey biz yapıyoruz.
I hate you. Bastard! We're gonna watch you swing. What for? I didn't do anything. Nothing. Yeah. I thought you said you lost him.
Well, I did, but we got him back. Oh, and James Langton's dead. We killed him.
Why'd you do a thing like that?
It was him that robbed me.
Okay. Here. Here's a decent price on Finley.
Mm-hmm, I know. You want this money to go to the bank too?
No, I'll take it myself.
Okay, Jim Milton.
It's John Marston here.
All right, well, if you need any more work, you can find me in town. Or maybe I'll find you.
I'm retired.
Sure. Be well.
Bok çuvalı mı öyle? Ya. Tamam, şimdi ev almaya gidiyoruz paramızla. Para kazandık, ev alacağız. Daha doğrusu sanırım tahta mahta bir şeyler alacağız. Galiba. Aynen bak, suntacıya geldik.
Excuse me, sir. You work here?
No, I just hang around here for fun. I'm joking. How can I help you, friend?
I know this sounds crazy. Some dumb old coot I know is telling me there's these houses you can buy pre-cut.
Not crazy, friend. The very latest in modern convenience. Convenient and cost efficient. Which house do you want?
Prefabrik ev.
Each
Kısacası.
one is entirely unique, but also the same.
Excuse me?
Perhaps I'm going too fast, sir. Do you want to buy a house?
I think so.
I'll give you a luxurious, entirely unique pre-cut palace. And if you order today, I guarantee you're home in a matter of weeks, maybe sooner.
I'll take that one.
Ah, yes, we have that one in stock.
And I already got credit from the bank.
Oh, fantastic. Now, you write your name here, and you sign your name there, and you will be the proud owner of a factory-built home.
It's that easy.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. Martin. Albert Cakes, Esquire, at your service.
You boys give me a minute.
What are you doing here? Everything okay?
I'm not sure. Probably. Fella came by the farm. Got attacked on the road. He said the Skinner brothers was hanging around. Lots of them. I left Uncle armed to the teeth back at the ranch.
Who are these two?
Guns for hire? If they're Skinner's about, we need them.
We ain't got that kind of money, Charles.
You want to get robbed for your house?
No, but...
Hey, these Skinners can be nasty. Come on. Mr. Devon, you're with me. Mr. Wayne, this is...
Milton. Jim Milton.
Sir, good to meet you.
We're gonna be heading up to the Manzanita Post.
Why?
The best smith around is that Norwegian fella up there.
So they say. You boys ready?
Yes, sir, we're ready.
Good. Because you're about to get shot at over a goddamn hammer.
You want to build a house with a sniper rifle, then?
I know old Neil's real well. I'll get you a good deal.
Thank you, sir. All right, then. Let's go buy us some tools.
Ulan hem prefabrik ev yaptırıyoruz hem eşyaları biz taşıyoruz. Prefabrik ev fabrikada olur. Hazır bir şekilde vinçle.
Is your friend a Negro or a Redskin?
I think a bit of both, for what it's worth.
Cash is cash, though it's all the same to me. I saw you getting skittish there, but don't you worry. We're not getting shot at.
Oh, yeah. I know Charles Smith. If he's got cause to be concerned, it's usually good cause.
You got a shotgun messenger sitting right beside you, all right? Now suppose you don't know much about robbing caravans.
Not much, I guess. No.
Well, nor do I. But I know a thing or two about protecting them. And if a robber sees some strong men sitting up front, 2 of them guns for hire, then they're gonna wait for the next set of fools to come on through.
Unless they take the guns to mean they're carrying something valuable. Instead of pre-cut timber and some tools.
What? No. Wait. Trust me on this. You are overthinking it. You hire a gun, you hire peace of mind and a deterrent. So I'll sit here looking big and scary, and you can concentrate on the horses.
All right. I'll do just that.
Maybe I've done this kind of thing before, and maybe I can handle a weapon. But I'm not so different from you, partner.
I think you might be.
Hey, we're taking the next right up towards Manzanita Post.
Hey, you gonna continue?
People wonder how you can handle it, living by your gun. But it's the same as any other occupation, really. When I get home, I put my gun on the rack and it stays there. I mean it really stays there. I don't even think about it. My mind's on my wife and the little ones. I'm chopping wood, mending the roof.
Hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar, yeni gelenler.
But when I'm out here, I'm watching the tree line. I got my gun at the ready. And I'm trying to make my employer as comfortable as possible.
That's, real good of you.
You're in good hands. I know this country well.
Good. Am I finally gonna meet this tool maker?
Now, Niels, He's an acquired taste, but boy, can he work metal. Norwegian, you see? Viking blood. Fellas up there used to worship a god with a hammer. Guess I figures they'd still be making them. I'm not sure how much English he speaks, but Niels knows tools.
This is the spot, just up ahead.
Okay.
Nereye
Let's
geldik?
wait here. After you, Mr. Milton. Nils, it's me. Willard Wayne.
Okay.
This is my associate, Jim Milton.
Okay.
He heard you was the best smith around. He needs some tools. He's building a ranch house up at Beecher's Hope.
Beecher's Hope. Okay.
Have you got any made?
Okay.
Like I said, an acquired taste, but a heart of gold, and he's the best. You off someplace, Mills?
Okay.
So Milton is working with Cakes Hardwood and Timber in town. Should I get them to pay you and add it to his bill up there?
Okay.
Come on, let's get moving.
Okay.
All right then, Beecher's Hope. They've been trying to sell that property for some time, haven't they? Took a look at it myself, as it so happens. Seemed like a lot of work. Too much for me. But more power to you. Must have seen something in it I couldn't.
Ateş ediyorlar.
Everyone find some cover! God damn! Keep your head down! All these people!
Allah aşkına. Tezgaha geldik.
Yes. Is that the last of them?
I think so. There's more. They got the tools. They grabbed Mr. Wayne.
All right, you stay here, guard the wagons. Charles, come on!
Over here. Where are Mr. David? Help me. Mr.
Ben vuramadım. Onu avradını. Bunların derdileri ne lan? Adam ağaçta mı lan? Ha, vadiye bak. Hala yaşıyor ya. Ha, mermi bitti. Alan adamlara nasıl giriyorum ya?
Where's Wade? Mr. Wade! Charles, I found the tools. Now, where's Mr.
Aa,
Alright. Shit. Jesus. We gotta move fast. Come on.
bunlar ne istiyor bizden? Kim bunlar? Bayağı adam öldürdük ha.
God damn it! A few minutes ago, he was chewing my ear off. I knew what he was getting into. Dear Lord, no. We have to get out of here. You take him in the back wagon. Come on. All right. Let's get out of here.
Oh my lord. What'd they do to him? Got it. Come on. We gotta go. Shit. Those goddamn animals.
Allah Allah Allah. Bug'a girecek şimdi.
Okay. John, I'm riding with you. Get us back to Beaches.
Kurtun lan onlar.
Those
Değil.
were the Skinner brothers.
I told you I was worried.
Sadie said something too. What kind of land have I bought?
It's not the land. Skinners move around. They're here for now.
Bizim yer burası.
This kind of bloodshed was meant to be over with.
Bayağı da büyük alanımız var
It's
daha.
about civilization.
This kind of bloodshed is different. Folks have been killed, sure. Good reason and bad. But rarely just for the fun of it.
That was fun for them. Uncle! Uncle!
Dayı her yere yatıyor.
You useless sack of crap.
Sen şerbaz bok çuvalı.
Really?
Whoa. What happened?
Skinner brothers.
Lot of them?
Enough. Once this is done, I'll take Mr. Devon back to town and put Mr. Wayne buried.
Okay. Be careful.
Oh, I will. But I'm fairly sure we scared him off for now.
Bad business. Well, we'll be safe together.
Sure. If you say so.
And John, I love you. Don't you forget that.
Those plans make any sense?
Oh, sure. Seems easy enough, I think. How hard can it be? But I'll tell you what I think, just to be safe.
Bunu biz mi yapacağız bu evi?
You do the building.
How did I know you'd try to weasel out of doing any work?
Now, That is plain unfair. It's inaccurate and not what's going to happen. I'm simply going to use what I've got, which is a brain. While you use what you've got, which is less of a brain.
Let's get started.
Well, first thing it says the foundation, which involves moving those heavy wooden joists. Definitely not a job for a man with terminal lumbago unless you want to dig a 6-foot deep hole for me when the workday's over.
Don't tempt me.
Oh, here comes Charles. Maybe he can lighten the mood a little.
How'd you get on?
He'll be back, but not for a while.
Charles, dear boy, John needs help moving these joists. Now, come on. Get a move on. We got to get started before the rains come.
You're very annoying.
He's right. We should get on with this.
Bak.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather, we're together.
Ben gece gündüz çivi çaktık amına. Elimiz yormuş, ayağımızla çakıyoruz ama. Aynen.
Let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it.
Lan güzel oldu be.
Climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter any weather, we're together. And I think that's everything.
John Marston, you have a home.
So do you.
Oh, I know.
And you, Charles, as long as you'll stay with us.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, to this happy home. At least till this fool gets his woman back. Gets his woman back.
My darling Abigail, I hope you and Jack are doing well. I remain a fool, and I'm sure I shall die a fool. But I'm trying very hard to be something like the man you deserve. I have done something very silly in an effort to impress you. And that is, I've purchased a home. The land you read about in the newspaper up at Beecher's Hope is now ours, and we are going to try our hand at ranching. Mr. Geddes kindly helped me buy the land. I met Uncle while I was coming out of the bank, and while I know your feelings about him, he has been enormously helpful in his own fashion. Charles Smith has also appeared and is unsurprisingly a pillar of strength. Together, we've built you a home. I hope soon to show it to you. I miss you and the boy more than I can express. Please, come back to me. Yours always, John. Uncle, I thought you was... Where the hell? Okay.
Ama bu bir başka videonun konusu.